staying out on the patio, such a nice, pleasant morning. We have our friend Melissa Schreiber-Hackamack here, and Ben from the Quincy Log Hoggers talking about some cool stuff. We'll get to the bear here in a minute.
It just smells good. I'm sitting here and I'm like, that smells good.
So Melissa, you're here to talk about the Adams County Fair, which kicks off tomorrow.
Yes, a whole year of hard work all comes down to starting off tomorrow and goes all the way until next Tuesday. So it's July 26th to August 1st. We're kicking off the night with the Adams County Fair Queen pageant. Then the next day we're going to have the Mr. AC competition and the new FFA fight to the finish on Friday. You don't want to forget.
That sounds intense.
It's going to be intense, and we've got live chickens. It's going to be awesome.
As part of the FFA,
fight to the
fight. That just sounds now horrific. Now that I think
I just feel like this has been dreamed up by Melissa. Are you
partially
the brains behind this?
No,
Yeah.
I'm part of the committee, but we're going to have some FFA chapters from Liberty, Unity, and Central high schools that are going to be competing with ag-related duties and quiz. It's going to be like a quiz show / pageant, so it's going to be awesome. Right. And then you won't want to forget the bull riding. We have the Big Brothers Osborne concert coming up on Saturday. On Sunday, we've got the Big Heat as well as Crossing Worship. Monday, the truck and tractor pulls, and then on Tuesday we round everything off with the big demolition derby.
And then Wednesday you start planning for 2018.
Exactly.
Pretty much,
you should take a day off.
But one of the big things is the Log Hoggers National Chainsaw Carving Competition. It's going to be starting tomorrow and going all the way to Sunday.
And Ben, that's your expertise. So you made this little guy with a chainsaw.
Yep, sure did.
Wow, that's an impressive form of art.
How do you get into something like this? How do you look at your chainsaw one day and be like, I bet I could carve a bear out of this tree?
It is difficult. I mean, when I first started, my bears didn't look like that. I mean, but after time, practice makes perfect, and after a while, it starts looking like something.
Hey, and what do you do if you mess up? Is there a way to correct it and still make it?
Yeah, there's actually times I messed up on a sculpture and I actually learned from it, and it turned out even better. So I'm like, man, maybe I'll do that next time.
So people can come out and watch you guys in action, because you say it's not easy, but you guys make it look so easy. You make it look like I could do this, and I assure you I can't.
Yeah, and is that every day? And what times can people come out and see this live?
We're going to be carving every day. Sometimes we'll be carving into the night. So the last show we were at, I put in 17 hours a day.
Wow.
So, and can people purchase?
Yeah,
what
the auction is on Sunday at 2 o'clock. So everything that we carve during the week will be in the auction.
Just listen for the sound of the chainsaws, and you'll figure out where the log hoggers are.
Exactly.
It's not hard to hear.
No, as I say, we were going to do it this morning. We're like, we have neighbors, 6:15. Okay, so we just brought in the bear. All right, now it is your chance to win tickets to the Adams County Fair. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 3 winners, 2 of which, the first 2 callers, are going to get tickets to Saturday night with the Brothers Osborne show, which the price of the concert is included in the price of the ticket for anyone. And then the 3rd caller, we're going to give you tickets that you can go to the fair any day you want. Right?
Yes.
How we got it? All right, so here's the number. 1-800-929-3518. 1-800-929-3518. It's on the bottom of your screen. It's on the palm of my hand. So be one of the first 3 callers and get those tickets. We're going to announce the winners coming up later in the show. And we also have goats and rabbits.
Don't want to miss
rabbits.
Coming.
That is my specialty.
Goats. Know nothing about them. We're going to learn. That's going to be in our 6:30 half hour. We'll be right back with more KHQA this morning after this. Welcome back to KHQA this morning, out again on the patio. Plug in the Adams County Fair. Melissa Schreiber-Hackamack here. It's kind of our fair expert, but we also have some experts here. We have Cooper, Cole, and Cage Thompson with Princess and the unnamed goat.
I call it the Popper. The Princess and the Popper.
They're kids. So you guys are 4-H'ers. And Cooper, tell me about your goats. What's special about the goats?
Well, they're Nigerian dwarf goats. They're not as tall as other goats that you may see at the Adams County Fair.
And Cole, what do you do to goats? How do you show them?
First, we start out and we give them all a bath. And once you get them nice and dry, we shave all their hair off and we clip their toenails.
Okay. And Cage, when people come to see these goats, what advice do you have to them? Are you allowed to pet them?
Yeah.
Okay. What else can they do?
Maybe hold them, the little ones.
You can hold the little ones. Tegan, why are you not holding a goat?
I tried earlier. I did.
She was rejected.
I know. Here's the thing. They are shaking. I'm not sure if they're cold or scared.
Or they're nervous. Yeah, exactly. Now, Melissa, you grew up
so
at the Adams
cute.
County Fair in 4-H, as did Tegan, as are you guys.
Yeah.
What do kids learn in being in 4-H and doing things like the fair?
Well, kids learn a great variety of things. 4-H projects range from foods demonstrations to making the actual food, as well as making clothes. We were both in sewing
did.
together, so that's how we met each other.
Years and years
Whenever
ago.
a button pops off Chad's suits, Tegan sews them
I
on
have
for
to
me.
sew it.
Yes, and see, 4-H helped you too.
Exactly.
See, but there's all sorts of things, and one of the things I really like to tell people is that this isn't just about 4-H. But if you have children in town, my children don't grow up on a farm, and they can go out to the Adams County Fair and see these projects that the Thompsons that they have raised and prepared over the last year, and they can learn about agriculture. They can get close to agriculture. They can see where their milk comes from and their eggs come from their chickens and rabbits and all sorts of different things. So we really advocate getting a hands-on approach when you head out to the Adams County Fair. We're not just rides and entertainment, we're also
right.
all about teaching and educating people about ag.
And
Sure.
I also think it's great too because it gives kids a sense of responsibility. So this is their project. So for the entire year or years, they are taking care of their animal, their project, which then goes to the Adams County Fair to be shown, whether it's 4-H or open class.
And Cole, clearly probably the oldest of the Thompson brothers here. What have you learned out of 4-H?
It's a lot of work. You really gotta
Okay.
be prepared nice and early, especially with these goats. It takes about 2 hours to shave them, so you gotta start about a week in advance if you
so
want to
lots
have
of
them ready.
patience too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Cooper, what other animals do you guys have? Are you just all about goats?
We have one cow, but we're not going to show her this year. I don't really
All right,
know.
and Cage, the youngest, what do your brothers let you do with the goats?
They let me cut them and trim their nails a little bit, and
Somehow I knew the nail trimming
I
was
know.
going to fall to
Why does the
Cage.
youngest get the nail trimming?
Exactly. Well, again, Melissa, the fair kicks off tomorrow and goes until next Tuesday.
Yes, July 26th to August 1st. And we've got all sorts of things. The Big Brothers Osborne concert, though, on Saturday. Just find everything you want to know is online at the fair at adamsfair.org.
And it's going to kick off taking a little steamy tomorrow.
But that's it,
things
though.
are going to get
Normally
so much
the fair,
better.
it's sticky, Melissa. It's hot. It's humid. This year, I know he's wanting some more FaceTime. Can you just
Sure.
can you just give it to him? But your forecast over the next